Daily Flash. I'm Riesa, Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson, and this is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment. We have guest host Steve Helling, senior writer for People Magazine.
Hey there. Good to be here.
Thanks for joining us again. Now, since you work with people, you are very familiar with the world of beauty and people always needing to look fabulous, right?
I mean,
Please, look at this face.
I heard this story. This woman who hired a makeup artist and hair artist to come and do her makeup just before she went to labor, like at the hospital, so she would look beautiful in her pictures. And people are like outraged, like, you care more about your looks than your baby. This moment should be about your baby. Why do you care? What do you think about that?
well, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that people do that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like she's putting makeup on the baby, so it's fine. It's like, she's putting makeup on the, you know, I don't know that most people would want a hair and makeup person there during labor. Labor's not a fun thing. But, you know, if it makes her Instagram pictures look better, more power to her.
All right, well, here's this. So I shared this story actually with our producer, and he told me that he knows someone in real life, a real life human being who's married and wakes up before her husband every single day so she can do her makeup, and then she goes back into bed so that when he wakes up, she's ready. She has never seen her without her.
How long have they been married?
Can you talk to us? Can you tell us how? 10 plus years.
No.
Yes, good
Wow.
job, lady. Good job. That's right. Look good for me every day. That's what I'm paying for, baby. That's what I'm paying for.
What you're paying
You're
for.
paying.
Well, that's a whole.
Hey, I'm taking care of everything. The least you can do is make me a sandwich. Look good when I wake up. Look good before I go to sleep. That's the least you can do. If I'm taking care of everything, you gotta worry about rent, car note, insurance. Look good for a brother. That's it. Good job. That's what I'm saying. Good job. Don't let anybody tell you different. Good job.
Clearly, James has an opinion about this. There's no
And so
question.
any mail that comes in, it goes to James. Doesn't it? We didn't say that. So.
I think that in our fantasy world, we'd love to be that person for our guys every morning, but in reality, it just ain't happening.
Yeah, I
you know,
think
I'm
so.
sorry, but the hair goes up and, you know, the no makeup and the comfy clothes. It just happens.
That's great.
All right, well, we continue today with a story that's melting millions of hearts. An 80-year-old janitor had to return to work because his rent was going up. So a group of Texas high school students stepped in to help him retire. The janitor, known to students as Mr. James, went back to cleaning the classrooms in January after his rent increased by about $400. The students at Calsburg High School started a GoFundMe. Their original goal of $10,000 turned into $270,000 from more than 8,000 donors. Grayson Thurman, a senior who started the campaign, said, "When I saw him in the hall, it broke my heart. Nobody at that age should be working. They should be relaxing." This is a great example of when kids do something really terrific.
Right.
Absolutely.
And it ends up with this kind
Right.
of result.
I also think it's kind of opening up a conversation though about like rent price increasing, how you're pricing people like out of their home or like, you know, they can't, like, luckily he does have a job he can go back to. He's 80, but he's able-bodied. What if he wasn't? What then, you know? How is he
Exactly.
going to find that extra $400 every month?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just to raise for no difference than what your rent was last year. So
Because most people, let's face it, are living pretty much paycheck to paycheck. And that includes our senior citizens, our senior
Right.
community. So, I mean, in Los Angeles, it's no surprise when 60-year-olds are sharing a 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
That's just the way life is in LA, you know, with the rent and everything. But in what would seem like a smaller town, it should be accessible and easy to manage.
Absolutely.
Well
Yeah.
said. Completely agree there. Well, the number of black homeowners in America has reached 45% compared to 75% of white homeowners. To add some context here, according to the latest U.S. Census, whites make up nearly 60% of the population compared to 13% for blacks. The report says the gap has persisted since 1960 when the U.S. Census recorded the white population at 88% and the black population at 12%. And someone is doing something about it. Renowned Minister T.D. Jakes has brought 95 acres in Atlanta to help close the home ownership gap. Bishop Jakes hopes to create living spaces featuring green spaces, biking trails, and access to healthier foods. He says his ultimate goal is greater financial literacy for black communities. He sees the importance of educating communities on the predatory tactics of certain loan programs and quick cash offers. So well done, T.D. Jakes. Good looking out for the community. We'll be back with more Daily Flash right after this.